as we know, we are in the midst of the coronavirus epidemic. We are practicing social isolation to the best of our abilities. So what we've decided to do is just tag along with Kofi. He had a road trip to meet a client to show a couple of properties. It is a high profile client, so he needed to make sure that he got to Vegas this morning to be able to do that. And we decided we would tag along because road tripping falls into the parameters of social isolation. And while he is showing the houses, we are going to go to the Red Rock Park, which I think is either a state or national park. But actually there is a great loop that's probably 10 miles or less that we can just drive. I expect that there'll be very few people there. We will be able to get out of the car and enjoy nature. And it's just a creative way for us to get out, have some learning, have some fun, but still kind of stay away from people. All right, we will check in soon.
All right, guys. So just a touchdown in Vegas. I had to come out here quickly for one of our high-profile clients. We're going to be showing them some properties today, and it's always kind of fun when we're driving into Vegas and we see all the billboards as you're coming in, and you're like, hey, there's a client, there's a client, there's a client we're working with today. So family's going to hang out, stay corona-free in this environment.
Yes.
And I'm sure you'll hear a lot more from Mimi. So I'm off to show properties. I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks, babe.
Good luck to your client. Hope you guys find a great house. And as for me and the kids, we are going to head to the Red Rock State Park, or I think it might even be a national park. These guys better behave
back here. They better behave.
Exactly.
Got one trying to hide in the very back. I found him. Come here.
They can get actually in your car seat. Get in your car seat. We're getting ready to go. Red Rock Canyon State Park is outside of Summerlin, so all in all, it's about 30 minutes away from the Strip in Las Vegas. There are so many amazing things to do there. It is beautiful and scenic. You can cycle, you can hike. They even have horseback riding. So we'll definitely visit again under other circumstances. All right, so we are just approaching the Red Rock Canyon Park. We just got out at the sign to take a quick picture. There weren't too many people there. There was one large group of a family. It looked like a family, and I would say like two other groups. So we just kind of stood back and stood away from them and waited for our turn. Everybody seems to kind of be on the same page of giving a little space and giving a little distance. So that's good. But for the most part, you know, this is a scenic drive with a couple of places where you can get out for a photo op. So that's why I think all in all, it should hopefully be pretty good because we're not really interacting with other people much. So it is feeling pretty remote out here. See if we can get some of the mountains in the back. We just pulled off on the side of the road to just take a minute and really appreciate the beauty out here. This is really cool because we'll be able to check out the different kinds of plants for botany class and see if there's anything that we might want to take a picture of that we could try to sketch later, make some observations, but it's really beautiful out here. What we see is some sort of stratification in the mountain range. It's kind of far out. Let's see if I can get closer. And you were going to take a stab at why there are layers or what the layers might represent. What?
Maybe like different minerals inside the rocks.
Yeah, definitely. Different minerals inside the rocks that are present, which give it a different coloration. All right, there goes your brother. He might have missed the lesson. So what's really serendipitous is Laya just reminded me that she has a photo contest at school. So as I always say, she goes to a hybrid program. So she attends school 2 days a week and she's homeschooled 3 days a week, but there's a photo contest, a geology photo contest. So you're supposed to photograph a rock, is that right?
Yes.
So hopefully
We can win.
Hopefully we can win because it's amazing out here. So let's go see if we can get a good picture. So this is just stunning, beautiful and amazing. It looks like they're having a dance party. But it looks like there are some inside. It might be a chrysalis.
They're trying to get their way.
Maybe they're trying to work their way inside.
Or maybe
There's another one down here with a lot. Does anyone know how to spell na te peña tabati tabatao? So far it's been pretty successful. It's not a tough trail. I was even able to do this one in my UGG boots. I did not bring appropriate shoes. I didn't expect that we were really going to be out of the car like that. But this has been awesome, a lot of fun. We have had some good conversations about rock formation, about erosion. We even saw a new kind of caterpillar, a tent caterpillar that we hadn't seen before. And there aren't very many people. So I would say about every 5 minutes, we kind of cross paths with someone, but we're just kind of stepping off to the side and giving enough space between us to kind of make sure that we aren't exchanging anything that could cause anybody to be sick. The only downside is I'm sure Kofi would have really enjoyed being out here, but you know, he is showing his property to his client because you gotta make that money. Okay, so quick trip all done in a day's work. We're on our way back home already. Kofi had a successful day with his client. We were at the Red Rock Canyon Park for probably about an hour, hour and a half-ish. And you know, the kids, we just kind of chilled in the car. They have their electronic devices, which you can see, which kind of kept them occupied for the rest of the time because we didn't want to hang out, you know, go to a mall or anything like that. But it really worked. It's kind of quick and simple and easy.
Worked out. Now hitting the road back to LA. Back in the office tomorrow, dealing with clients and some of the LA work. So glad that my crew was able to tag along with me. I know it's a long drive, but you know, we like hanging, so it's good.
We give the Red Rock Canyon State Park a great review. It's a beautiful space, a great place to explore and enjoy, and this will give us a lot to talk about as we're homeschooling next week.